So guys, we're going to be doing a rather big update here to the Texas Chain Saw Massacre franchise. In recent years, I feel like this franchise has been done dirty. I feel like, we've had bad film after bad film. They tried to kind of reboot it with that Netflix movie that came out a few years back, and it didn't do very well. It was like a fart in the wind. People watched it, talked about it for a day or two, and then it kind of just faded into the distance, and ultimately it just didn't amount to much. But now it looks like A24 may be getting their hands on the film and TV rights, so we could be seeing a fresh life kind of breathed back into this franchise, hopefully in the near future. But let's dive into this article. Let's start breaking down this news and see what's going on with the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. So, A24 reportedly landing film and TV rights to the franchise. So this is rather big news. There's going to be new people in control of the franchise, choosing what they do with it. Hopefully we get some new films, hopefully maybe even a TV show. Although I worry about TV shows in this day and age because, if a TV show comes out and it's bad, it can affect the box office of the movies. So that does kind of worry me to some degree. So, while we wait for their Friday the 13th television series, Crystal Lake, that's something I'm actually pretty excited about. They've got the full rights now to use Jason Voorhees, whereas they didn't before. They could only use what he looked like before the hockey mask was used, but now they have the full rights to use everything in that series, so I'm actually excited about it now. Just to go off on a side note. Deadline reports tonight that A24 is also boarding the iconic Texas Chain Saw Massacre franchise. So, Deadline's report confirms the scoop was previously broken by The Insider. The rights have been up for auction, with multiple interested parties around Hollywood, and the site sources have indicated that A24 is close to winning film and television rights. That would be absolutely a massive acquisition. That would be a really good win. A24, man, as a studio, in recent years, they've been putting out banger after banger after banger, and they're doing some really interesting stuff with their films. So if they got this franchise, I would be really excited for the future of it, that's for sure. Deadline also reports, first up would be a series from JT Molnar, Roy Lee and Glenn Powell, though the latter will not star as we previously told you. So yeah, they would be doing a series, and Glenn Powell, the actor, would be kind of, in on the franchise and kind of helping to steer this TV series, which would be very, very interesting, although he's not starring in it, which is a shame. Apparently the deal hasn't closed yet, but A24 has pole position. Deadline makes sure to note that in tonight's report, another source close to the action tells us that this is all premature, but it's clear that the genre label behind Hereditary isn't letting this one go. The outlet also mentions that Roy Lee has expressed interest in making another Texas Chain Saw film for Netflix, which could still happen with A24 boarding the property. So, if A24 take over the franchise, it looks like they could still make another Netflix film here. That has me a little bit worried after what happened with the last film, I have to be honest. But if they take another crack at it, you never know. Second time might be the charm, so we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. The rights to the Texas Chain Saw Massacre are represented by Verve, with other interested parties in recent months including Jordan Peele, Osgood Perkins and Taylor Sheridan. It's now been 3 years since Netflix premiered the Chain Saw Massacre. It's been 3 years already, wow. It feels like that film didn't come out that long ago. Legacy sequel to Tobe Hooper's original horror classic that arrived in February 18th of 2022. I mean, there was some small redeeming features about it. I'm not going to say the whole thing was garbage, the Netflix movie, but I mean, most of it was garbage, but there was small redeeming parts here and there. There is in most films. It's hard to find a film that's complete garbage from beginning to end, but there was small fun parts in there that they did quite well, but ultimately the whole thing just didn't live up to its potential, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so there we go, guys. So A24 could be taking over, and it looks like up first is going to be a TV series, which is going to be interesting to see. I hope they do a really good job with that. And it looks like they could potentially make another Netflix film as well. Roy Lee has expressed interest in making another Chain Saw Massacre film for Netflix. That has me worried, I have to be honest, but we'll have to see how it turns out. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I guess the second try might work. But there we go, guys. So, what do you think about this? Are you still interested in more Texas Chain Saw Massacre? Whether it's in a TV format, whether it's in a movie format? And do you think A24 is the right studio to acquire this franchise? Do you think they could do something interesting with it? And would you be excited for them to take control and see what happens in the future? I definitely am. I think Texas Chain Saw Massacre needs to be revitalized. We need new people in control. We need to bring the fans back and kind of restore its kind of prestige among the horror icons, if you like, because horror's made a resurgence in recent years, and Chainsaw Massacre's like at the top of the pile when it comes to horror movies. So let's hope that they can do it justice. So guys, jump into the comment section. You see this news here about A24 reportedly landing the film and TV rights. Leave your thoughts, your comments, your opinions down below in the comment section. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. As always, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber to help support the content. But most importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content, guys, that we have coming to the channel in the near future. And with that down, as always, I will see you in the next video.